started recording this video yesterday. Unfortunately, I've lost all the footage. I deleted it by accident. So these were my charity shop vases, and I've gone ahead and sprayed them, and I did do it on camera like I said, but somehow I've deleted it. I'm so annoyed at myself. So basically I'm going to do another one because I feel like home decor looks much better when it's in groups of 3, and I did put these 2 vases in place and they just didn't look right. I felt like they needed a 3rd one. So I went to Poundland today and I've picked up another one of these little vases. That's the closest thing I can get to the same shape as what I've got, and I just thought it would just look nicer. I know it's quite a bit smaller, but it would be nice as a set of 3, so I'm going to try and recreate something similar. It's not going to be exactly the same because obviously I haven't got the skill to do any of this, but I'm going to try and recreate something that'll just match them. But I'm going to do the same process on this one as I did on those. So I'm first going to spray like I did with these ones. I went in with a little bit of this Poundland Undercoat, the car spray paint, just to give it a little bit of a key. I've actually washed it down with rubbing alcohol. I've just gone over it just to get any sort of grimy marks off, which I did do with these as well. And then I've done about 3 coats of the white. That's Peaches crying to the dog at the bottom of the garden. So I'll just pop these down now, and I'm going to start with the grey and just give it a light coat. That should be enough. Just to let that dry for a couple of seconds. It dries straight away and it'll just give it that key for the spray paint. I'm using a couple of the Poundland ones as well, which is just the white auto spray. Whilst I've got that one drying, I'm going to now spray, for my second DIY, I'm going to spray this candlestick, which is also, this is a Poundland one as well. So again, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the grey to do a little bit of a prime on it. Because I don't really like the grey very much, and I want them white. Well, I do like them, but they just don't match my decor. We'll just let that dry, and then I'll go in with the white. I'll give this a second coat of white now as well. So I'll go in with a 3rd coat. This dries really quickly, so ready to go in with the white now. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be using this Poundland string, the Poundland vase, and I've got my hot glue gun glued in. So the plan is, like I say, to make them look as similar as that. So I need to start by putting a little bit of this around the bottom. So we'll see if we can do that. I'll put this on a time lapse so that you're not having to sit through the whole thing. Look, probably put too much glue on there just to start it off. I'm not going to be really cautious about it. I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm not that bothered if it's not really neat. Like I say, I'm never going to get it exactly the same, so It's just got to look similar really. I started by wrapping the Poundland string around the base of the vase. I tried to do it neatly at first, but soon realised it wasn't really working that way. So I unravelled it and started over, and just went around and round. It wasn't very neat, but it didn't need to be. It was supposed to look rustic anyway. I secured it with a little bit of hot glue and then went up to the neck of the vase, and again just done that quite untidily, but just wrapped it around and round, periodically sort of securing it with a little bit of hot glue, and this is the finished effect. It's way smaller, but it does make a set of 3, and at a glance they don't look too dissimilar. So that was my first DIY. The second one is using one of these goldfish balls that I got from the car boot sale as well. That was 50p, and I had a bit of a dilemma. I wasn't sure how I was going to do this, so I want to make a hurricane lamp, which I've made before on my channel, but not with these candlesticks. So I thought, would I go with the large silver one, which I thought was quite nice, but then I thought it looked better on the smaller gunmetal coloured one. Excuse me. I thought that was more proportionate, and I do like the sort of darker amber glass. It's not amber, it's more like a dull silver, but I thought that the proportion of that was really good, but that colour glass wouldn't really match my decor in my hall or my living room, so I decided I had another one of these. I've decided to spray it white, and I'm going to pop it in there, and then it matches my decor much better with the white. And I will put like a little small white pillar candle in there. So all I'm going to do with this is just put a little bit of hot glue around. I'll see how it sits. So I want to make sure I get it on perfectly straight before I start. So we'll say about there. So I'm just going to literally pop a bit of hot glue around the rim here. And I suppose if I'm using hot glue, it's not really permanent. And then if I ever wanted to repurpose these candlesticks or this glass vase, I can do so. So I'm just going to sit that in place. Sitting right, nice and straight. Right, I've made a mistake already. I didn't have it sitting straight. Right, we'll do it again. Luckily, it didn't peel the white paint off. Second time lucky. That's straight. And that's all I'm going to do with that. So I'm going to spray this one white as well. And then I'll have 2 of these. And that cost us like £1.50. Well, a little bit of spray paint as well, I suppose, but I just absolutely love that. I think it looks so nice. I love the size of the glass on top of the white, and with the white candle in, that's just going to look charming. So that kind of brings us to the end of my DIY. I did spray the little vase. Actually, I'm going to go and get it and show you. I'll be 2 seconds, because I sprayed that yesterday as well when I lost the footage. So this was my 20p little vase that I got, bowl rather, and I've just sprayed it copper, and I've just got that sitting with lemons and limes on my kitchen windowsill. I just think it looks really pretty copper, quite like it. So yeah, so that's kind of my Poundland / car boot sale DIY. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give us the thumbs up, And if you haven't already done so and you would like to subscribe, it's very easy, it's free. Just press that subscribe button, and if you click the little bell on the notification, if you click the bell, that will notify you the next time I upload a video. I am changing my upload days. They're going to now be on a Wednesday and a Sunday. It used to be a Thursday and a Sunday, but I'm moving to Wednesday. So hopefully I'll see you in my next video.